I thought I'd make a video for all the Filipinas out there looking to date a foreigner, as I see many Filipinas online who are making many mistakes which are turning the foreigner off or scaring him away. So if you're a Filipina looking to date a foreigner, then I'll give you important information and tips in this video that you really don't want to miss. If you're new to our community, then I offer a warm welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I trust you'll enjoy our extensive video library where we have over 600 videos to choose from in our various playlists. On this channel I talk everything about Filipina relationships from a foreign man's perspective who has dated and married a Filipina over the past 7 years. I also draw on my own experiences and what I've learnt from my own research and from talking to other Filipinos over the past several years. We all have different experiences and views, and I encourage people to share these in a respectful way as we can all learn from one another. So feel free to subscribe and press the bell icon to get our future videos on a daily basis. Straight up, you need to realise that when a foreign man is looking to date a Filipina, he's very cautious, as he's most likely heard many stories about Filipinas who are out to do love scams on foreign men. And really, you should also be very cautious about finding a decent man who is not out just to play games with you. So know that when you first meet a foreign man online, it's almost like a strategic game of chess is starting. He'll be looking at you and what you're telling him in order to quickly decide if you're the real deal and genuine, or if he thinks you may be looking to make some money from him. And the minute he suspects that you're not genuine, he'll be out of there and will move on to the next Filipina. Now, many Filipinas will already know this, and some will become almost desperate for him to stay chatting with her and may become over the top in many different ways. So perhaps the best way for me to explain this is to tell you straight up what things you say or do will make him think that you're not genuinely looking for love with this foreign man. Firstly, you need to know that first impressions are vital. The first thing you'll see will most likely be a profile picture of you, especially if you're meeting on a dating site. And if your profile pictures are of you in suggestive poses or in skimpy clothes showing off your boobs or wearing very short shorts, then most genuine foreign guys won't even bother to read your profile. And they'll simply move on to the next of many thousands of Filipinas in the list. So profile pictures are everything at the start, as they get the man interested enough so he feels compelled to know more about you. But rest assured that if you have the provocative type of pictures I spoke about, then the only type of man you will likely attract are the ones out to play games with you, and they won't be serious about any type of relationship, and simply you'll be wasting your time with these guys. The next thing is to ensure your profile information is full and complete, especially around letting him know the type of woman you are and the type of man you're looking for. Too many Filipinas will say any age is okay and it doesn't matter on his looks, etc. To me, that is a turn off, and it says to me that this woman is a little desperate and she doesn't care if the man is 20 or 90. And I'd be thinking that you're not really being honest and straight away move to the next profile. Once you have the attention of a man and you start chatting, be sure to actually create conversation with him. I see far too many Filipinas who'll only give 1 or 2 word answers to his questions and rarely ask any questions of her own to him. Remember, this is the time you're evaluating each other, and he's trying to learn more about you to decide if you may be a possible girlfriend or wife. And if all he's getting from you are 1 or 2 word answers, then he'll get very tired of that straight away, and most likely you won't hear from him again. Now, I know many Filipinas say they're shy with foreign men as they don't think their English is very good. And I hear that all the time, but really, he won't be expecting that you will speak perfect English. And you really need to be participating in conversation and creating conversation to let him know a bit about you and for you to find out a bit about him. And remember, if you're only going to give him 1 or 2 word answers, then really you're wasting your time. The idea of the initial chat is to get him interested enough to move on to video call where you can see each other in real time and get to know each other even more. But just know, once you guys have moved to video chat, he'll still be watching you for what we call any red flags. And simply, red flags are signs that you may not be genuine. Things like asking him straight out for money will guarantee he'll run away very fast and never to be seen again. He will know that a good and honest Filipina is one that is proud and independent and won't see the foreigner as an ATM. And straight up, if you start telling him heart-wrenching stories of many hardships you're facing, or how you need tuition fees or you'll have to drop out of college, or that your mother is sick, etc., then most likely he will also see that as a red flag and will be gone very quickly. What he really wants to see is a woman who has respect for herself and not one who is wearing revealing clothing and making comments that may be very suggestive. And know this, that a decent foreign guy that is looking for a serious relationship with you isn't out to see you naked on camera, and in fact, for many genuine men, that will be a big turn-off. The only ones that will be interested in that sort of thing were the ones looking to play with you and then be gone once they've had their fun. So don't think that's the way to catch a foreigner. Well, at least a genuine foreigner. And be sure to show him who you are and allow him to get to know you over time. But don't be one of these Filipinas who will say, "I love you" within days or even weeks. As it takes time to get to know someone, and really you won't know if you love him for sure until you two meet in person. Some Filipinas seem to think that by saying she loves the man, that will hook him, so to speak, but really it will do the complete opposite in most cases. Saying that you love him very early on will come across as desperate, and it will be another major red flag, and frankly, something he'll be looking out for from the very start. So my advice to all Filipinas looking to have a foreigner fall in love with you is to be yourself. Don't be shy to communicate with him in more than 1 or 2 word answers. Show him that you're interested to get to know him more by asking questions about his life, and most of all, show him that you respect yourself and that you're in no hurry to speed things up with him. And my final tip in this video is honesty, honesty, honesty. Because if you're telling lies, you can be sure the truth will come out later, and trying to remember lies is so difficult. So be truthful, even if you think he may not like what the truth is. Because you never know, he may just appreciate your honesty. So if you're serious about finding a decent and genuine foreign man, then your chances will be much higher if you follow the tips I've set out in this video, which will surely increase your chances of finding a genuine and decent foreign man to commence a relationship with. If you'd like to learn more on what not to do when looking for a foreign man, then check out my card on screen now. Thanks for watching, stay safe and take care.